So I'm thinking about achievement in our civilization. I'm wondering how advanced we are. How much have we progressed in terms of how much there is to achieve? Have we achieved a lot or is there a lot more to come? I'm thinking, for example, of how we were 100 years ago, and that means 1920 as I record this. So there's a lot of things we have now that we simply didn't have then. Electricity, the internet, computers, telephones, satellites, aeroplanes, so many things that we have that we now that we didn't have then. And I'm thinking surely the same thing applies 100 years in future. So I'm trying to conceive of what kind of things we would have and in 100 years time that would make those people in 100 years look back on me and feel sorry for me that I was living such a backward life. So it's amazing to wonder how our lives would change and improve such that people in 100 years would regard me as living quite a basic backward life. I'm finding that I can't conceive of things that would change so dramatically that it would make people think that. I need to think harder, I suppose. But it is strange to know that life will change fundamentally in 100 years or even, let's say, 1,000 years. It's incredible to understand that life will change dramatically in ways I suppose we can't even imagine. It's amazing to know that there are great changes to come. We just can't conceive of these changes. But it's pretty much certain that these changes will happen. And so what I'm wondering is, how far are we advanced now? I mean, is it the case that we are advanced to the level we're going to stay at for a very long time? Or are we just on a road becoming more and more advanced over time? I'm wondering how much we will further develop in our technology and whatever. Is there a lot more to come, or are we near some kind of level of achievement that will stay the same? It's so hard to judge whether we will progress a lot further in our technology and our knowledge and whatever. It's so hard to judge if there's a lot more to come, or if we're near the top of our possible achievement in life. I really wish I could judge if we were going to advance a lot more in our technology, or if we're near the top of what there is possible to achieve. I don't know how to make that judgment. It'd be so good to know if there's a lot more to come, or if we're near the limit of our development.